Have you ever felt completely invisible? Like you're standing right there, but no one seems to see you? Imagine if that wasn't just a feeling, but your actual reality. Today, we journey into a kingdom where such a reality existed for a young princess. A princess whose presence was as ethereal as a whisper in the wind, yet whose heart beat with the courage of a lion. This is the incredible story of the Invisible Princess, a tale that will touch your heart and make you wonder about the true meaning of being seen. In the grand kingdom of Eldoria, nestled amongst emerald valleys and sapphire rivers, a cause for celebration arose. Queen Seraphina gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Princess Lyra. But joy quickly turned to bewilderment. As the royal nurse presented Lyra to her parents, a gasp rippled through the room. The princess, though clearly there, was shimmering. Not with jewels, but with an almost transparent quality. It was as if light passed right through her. The royal healers were summoned, wise men and women who had seen every ailment and wonder, but none could explain Lyra's unique condition. She was real, she breathed, she cried, but to the ordinary eye, she was nearly invisible. Only those with the purest hearts, or perhaps the deepest love, could truly discern her faint outline. Growing up, Princess Lyra experienced a childhood unlike any other. The other children of the court would play hide-and-seek, but Lyra was always it, and always found only when she wished to be. She would sit in on lessons, her quiet presence merely a cool draft in the room. Her parents, the king and queen, loved her dearly, their hearts aching for their daughter's solitary existence. They hired the best tutors, hoping knowledge would fill the void of companionship. Lyra, with her unseen advantage, became incredibly observant. She learned to read emotions in the slightest flick of an eye, to understand unspoken words, and to navigate the world without ever being truly acknowledged. She knew the castle's every secret passage, every hidden nook, every whispered conversation. As Lyra blossomed into a young woman, a shadow began to fall over Eldoria. The neighboring kingdom of Veridian, ruled by the ambitious and ruthless King Valerius, started making demands. Tensions escalated, and soon the drums of war began to beat. King Theron, Lyra's father, was a man of peace, but he was prepared to defend his people. Lyra, though unseen, was privy to all the war councils. She listened as generals debated strategies, as her father worried about the fate of his kingdom. She saw their fear, their determination, and their despair. And a thought began to form in her brilliant, invisible mind. Could her unique gift, once a curse, now be Eldoria's greatest hope? One night, as King Theron slept uneasily, Lyra made a decision. She would use her invisibility to infiltrate King Valerius's castle, to discover his plans, and perhaps even to prevent war. Under the cloak of darkness, the unseen princess slipped past guards, through fortified gates, and into the heart of Veridian. She moved like a ghost, unheard and unnoticed, gathering vital information about Valerius's army, his weaknesses, and his true intentions. She even managed to discover a secret treaty Valerius had made, which would expose his treachery to other kingdoms. With this knowledge, Lyra returned to Eldoria, her mission accomplished. Armed with Lyra's intelligence, King Theron exposed Valerius's deceit, turning his allies against him and averting a devastating war. Eldoria was saved, not by swords and shields, but the quiet bravery of its invisible princess. From that day forward, Lyra was no longer just the princess who no one noticed. She was the unseen guardian, the silent protector of Eldoria. And though she remained unseen by most, her presence was felt in the peace and prosperity of her kingdom. Her story reminds us that true strength isn't always visible, and that the greatest impact can come from the most unexpected and unseen places. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. If you enjoyed discovering the tale of Princess Lyra, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Fairy Store Official for more enchanting stories.